Hello everybody, welcome back. This is Orange Galen, and today we're going to be watching Gate, thus the Japan Self-Defense Force fought here, episode 4, that's the English translation I assume anyway. And this is the first episode I'm recording, not in 2023, so this is recent, finally. Again, I've been sitting on this for almost a year and a half now. So this is the first episode I'm recording since then, because I've wanted to edit these, and that way I could remind myself of what happened. Also, semi kind of big news. Obviously, I couldn't mention it in the actual reaction, whatever. I mean, I probably could have added something at the end anyway, but I think it was either episode 1 and 2 or episode 3, probably 1 and 2, that it was my 150th video on this channel for my new post 2019 YouTube deciding to be stupid with their copyright thing channel. Yeah, yay. Now I'm a couple videos after that because I started uploading both free episodes, and also an episode or 2 of Fairy Tail came out, so it's no longer like we're over that number, but yay, I guess. And I'm also pleasantly surprised that Gate, or at least my edits for Gate, have been allowed to be on YouTube right now, because I'm surprised, because there's a lot editing it, and there's a lot of music in the scenes that really cannot be edited out and without like muting the whole thing. And it's one thing to cut out segments and like mute some things, but it's kind of hard when the music plays throughout important scenes, you know? So I'm pleasantly surprised that at least the first 2 videos are still up, and I think even one of them doesn't even have any copyright issues with it, so yay. It's actually doing pretty well. Better than Bofuri, actually, because I needed to put... If you watch the reaction, I put a part over the video where it said, this is the part that YouTube didn't like, or something like that, over the video footage, so yeah, so I'm pleasantly surprised. Now, I can actually get on with the series now that I'm done editing those 2 videos from a year and a half ago, like I said. So, last time, Itami and the rest of Recon Squad 3 were helping evacuate a village. Can't remember, Kane Village or something like that, because the fire dragon that was around acquired a taste for a human, and couldn't just let them go, so they were playing escort refugee status. And then obviously the blonde elf that we still haven't gotten the name to was unconscious for most of that, but woke up when the dragon attacked the convoy and told him about the eye thing, even though that really didn't play that much into it. She might, it's not confirmed, but she might have been the one to shoot it with an arrow into the eye there. Also met Roy Mercury, and it took way too long for me to realize that, oh yeah, that's the character a lot of people draw fan art of. And yeah, I can see why. I can see why she's popular like that. But met her, and she's a little kooky. She's the envoy of Emperor or something like that, like a death god, I think. Uses a scythe axe thing, and she is very busted in power scaling. Of course, we haven't seen that much of magic involved in this world, so obviously she's probably in the upper echelons of the magic tiers, like power. Sorry, I heard a weird noise outside. I was like, what is that? Someone doing yard work. I don't know if you can hear that. Anyway, going back to the dragon attacked the convoy, and they managed to fight it off by blowing one of its arms off with a RPG, which Roy helped guide or something like that, or maneuver the dragon into position. Very much, the dragon is still alive, so it could reemerge later, or come back later at the most inopportune time. But for now, it's dealt with, and you still have to have the refugees. We also met the blue-haired wizard who's actually an apprentice, and I can't remember her name off the top of my head right now. But she's an apprentice under a wizard, and she has a sister that the wizard really likes. And yeah, so we're going to see we're going to see what happens after this. Yeah, let's get on with the reaction. Still don't know over being sick. All right, here we go for Gate episode. Oh no, right now I remember it's like Lele or something like that. That's her name. All right, so let's get on with the reaction. Coda Village. Several days before. Oh, we're getting backstory for her. Naruto running, goddamn. Chuka Luna Marsu. Chuka. That'll wake up anybody. I shouldn't laugh, but I recently rewatched the Hobbit trilogy, and this is like the desolation of Smaug. Oh, it's a purely elf village. Oh, that's not great. The dragon behind. Right, she doesn't really understand them. Ha! Good old Star Fortress. Wow, they really... Oh, and there's Pina, I think, and her group. Yeah. It's not much of a hill right now. Hamilton. Oh, they assume they're mercenaries then. Oh, here's some gold. Yeah, there it is. What a description. Looks like a modern day base. And here's the politicking coming into play. Who's this guy again? I forget. Lieutenant General. Oh, different guy. That's a valid concern. Yeah, refugees. Okay, because it's like, how am I going to explain a giant fire dragon? I don't know if that... I don't know if that's how military command actually works. Like, there's that one... Yeah, you gotta... Wow.
定時連絡だけは欠かさなかったお前がドラゴンとの戦い以降突然の通知避難民を放り出せと言われると思ったんだろう。電離層とか時期荒ごまかしやがって。
Chicken rice. After I forgot her name, like Chikla or something like that. Shuki.
特地は宝の山だ。我々が暮らすことが可能な郊外も環境汚染もない豊かな土地。世界経済を揺るがしかねない地下資源も確認されつつある。そんな世界との唯一の接点が日本に開いたんだ。政府はこの件を扱いかねてる。特地は世界の半分を敵に回すだけの
Half the world, huh? I'll try to get into it.
世界では持ってるものが勝者だ。
True, yeah. Japan historically has been,
縁を切られても
historically not like that.
その選択肢だって取れるってことだ。
柳田さん。でも俺は避難民を連れてきただけで。
この土地の人間との信頼関係を築いてきたんだ。
Again, the music. Not related at all to the moment, but oh boy, oh, is he going to get promoted again? Official ambassador or something like that. But again, I'm mentioning it, Kato, just how the music is so much a part of this lately. Okay, it's a big axe. Chuka.
今日外に家作るので皆さん準備して移動。一応行きま。
Up excavator. Wow, they're really digging that hill out.
これでようやく荷車から荷物を下ろせるわい。あ、じゃあ寝る。
With all that noise around. I'm surprised they found jeans that fit her. Yeah, the diesel smell might be getting to her. Radish. Respect the chefs.
ではお食べください。いる楽は。このパンなんてうまさじゃ。大根、パン、お箸。おい、食べんのか、レレ。自衛隊の人は食べる前に。
She's learning fast. Ikadakimasu.
いただきます。
There it is. Oh, mas. And back in Japan or somewhere else. Oh boy. President. Oh, is this? Who is this? Is this China? Multiple casualties, events unclear.
特地で民間人に被害者が出たという報道について政府は自衛隊の暴走を把握できていないのでは。
民間人被害者は特地の災害、通称怪獣によって発生したもので、自衛隊との交戦によってではありません。
政務次官が答弁で隠していたのはなぜですか。
あの時質問されたのは戦闘による被害者ということでしたので。
Dancing around topics, good old political. Is it heated? Yeah. Is it Lele? Yep. I should get that. It's like, okay, who gave it to her in the beginning, in the first place?
初めて。私はもともと流浪の民、ルルドの一族だから水浴びぐらいしか。神殿には帝国式の豪華なお風呂があったわ。
Okay, so she's from a temple, but she can't because as an apostle because she has to wander the land then.
だからこんな辺境でお風呂に入れるなんて驚いたわ。風呂は毎日用意する。
Wondering where they get the water from, or is it imported from Japan?
ああ、自衛隊の。それ、私を助けてくれた人？
Mhm.
村の井戸で気を失ってた私。あなたを助けたのは伊丹の部隊のはず。伊丹。
Mhm. Uh-oh, bit of a crush.
だいぶ普通に戻ったのかしらね。
Something I haven't asked, but just who shot the dragon in the eye there? Because when it was still chomping about to
あの日からずっと面倒を見てもらって。
when it was about to chomp down on our dad, I didn't see an arrow in its eye yet.
ここにいる子の多くは親族を失った子ばかりだから。まだ勉強の最中。
Again, with the music, I like it, but so far it's okay on the reactions, but it's a potential like angst that I have if it gets copyrighted because again, it's like part of the episode, you know. I think it would probably be worse if I was doing this in the dub. Duran. Oh, he's still alive? Oh gosh.
何故ここに。
ここに高貴な方が傷ついていらっしゃると聞きまして。
姫はアルヌスで何が起きたのかをご存じないのか。何も聞いておらぬのか。我ら小国軍。
PTSD here.
何が起きたのかを。帝国軍は我らよりも先に敗れていたのであろう。それを承知で皇帝は連合小国軍を招集した。敵に押し付けたのだ。
確かに帝国軍が以前や。
She's kind of in denial about it.
連合小国軍は最後まで戦い。
For all about 5 minutes.
わからんか。帝国だ。帝国こそが我らの敵だったのだ。
陛下、せめてお教えください。敵がどのようなものであったかを。
知りたくば姫自らアルヌスの丘に行くがよかろう。
She strikes me as a little bit naive.
騎士団でアルヌスに突撃なんて言い出さないでくださいよ。
わらわもそこまでバカではない。ノーマ、本隊に移動の指示を送れ。
Okay, how many does she have then?
この先アルヌスに向かう途中にはイタリカがあります。
Italica.
お、つながった。特地にアンテナ設置されたって本当だったんだ。やったー。お、更新されてる。チェックチェック。うわ、これは保存せねば。やべえ、危うく見逃すところだったぜ。ったくウェブ小説はいつ消えるかわからないからな。
True, yeah.
よし。
He's deliberately trying to ignore them.
隊長さん、呼ばれてますよ。栗林、いたなら早く行ってよ。
ずっといました。
Oh, he got.
キュカの様子がおかしいんです。すべてを2人分要求します。ですが、1人分のものには全く手をつけないんです。レレイちゃんに聞いてもらったのですが、まだ日本語も十分じゃないので要領を得なくて。加藤先生に尋ねたのですが、彼女はエルフの中でも希少な存在だそう。
A very rare type?
ないと。
もしかして脳内彼氏に飼ってるとか。
はあ？自衛隊は一時的な居留地って言ってたけど、食事も出てくるし、お風呂もあるしで、森の生活よりも贅沢なくらい。
Kato is out.
何かあるの？いつかは自活しなくちゃいけないけど、方法が見つからないわ。最悪は私たちが丘の兵隊に。
Nope.
何？外は安全のよう。
She likes wearing that.
これ全部翼竜の死体？
I'm surprised they aren't infested with flies or carrion birds.
翼竜の鱗は高く売れるわよ。自衛隊はこれに興味がないらしい。身売りの必要はない。
Not that they would accept, but
俺たちは運送業者っすか。まあそういうな。避難民の自活はいいことだし、それに特地での商取引の情報収集。
they destroy the economy with all that.
また更新されてる。誰これ。
Yeah, he is.
お父さん、私どうしたら。一緒に行こう。遠慮が出てきたとしても緑の人が助けてくれる。だから大丈夫。早くしなさいよ。
よし、出発。
Okay, where are they going?
国会に参考に承知ですか。ああ、民間人に被害が出た状況について国会が現場指揮官と現地人被害者を承知したいとのことだ。伊丹に伝えないとな。あいつは今出発したところです。イタリかい。
Yep, they're gonna run into each other there. Skipping. The Battle of Italica? Oh boy. Not much there. Alright. So there's going to be another fight. Not that it wasn't coming, but it's going to be at Italica. So, Chuka, I think her name is, the elf lady, definitely having some sort of emotional, mental, I wouldn't say damage, but definitely keeps expecting somebody to come back. Though, she keeps asking her dad what to do, so who is it for? Because is she expecting, like, Itami to come with her or something? I don't know, because that's the thing, I don't know the mental term, if there is any. Probably some sort of memory suppression, or, like, hit her head, because I mentioned it, I said it in the episode where it's lucky that it was not too deep, like the well that she was in. I meant that in the water level and how she was buoyant, but thinking back on it, it was probably not a good thing that it was too, or not deep, because, or let me rephrase that. It was probably not a good thing that it was not, wow, why can't I word this right? It probably was not a good thing that the water level was low as it was when she got tossed in, because she might have hit her head when she hit the bottom of the well. Because if there was more water, she would have been hitting the water, which has its own issues, but she might have hit her head on the stone, which is a little harder than water, probably at that height, and might have hit her head, and there's something that got damaged in the brain. The brain is a weird thing. So, speaking of the brain being a weird thing, I just could not get that sentence out correctly, or how I wanted it worded. So the others are at the camp. There's a lot of political shenanigans going on in the background and in the world. President of another country, I can only assume, because Japan has a prime minister, not a president. I think. I'm not entirely sure how the political, not hierarchy, the political makeup of Japan is. I'm pretty sure the prime minister is like the U.S. equivalent of president, or like the highest executive branch level, you could say. But there's other stuff going on, and what's that second lieutenant, or whatever his name was, saying that half the world is against them, and that's concerning, because, I mean, that's classic news political thing, because everybody wants access to this new world, and I can only assume Japan wants resource independence, from the rest of the world because it is an island nation and doesn't have a lot of like gas, oil, those resources, and like mining and stuff, because Japan is a heavy importer of stuff like food stuffs and like all that other kind of essential resources kind of thing. Good old resource war. The rest of the world wants access to that, or wants their fingers into it. I was going to make a joke saying that the guy was talking is like, this is a unpolluted world with new resources. Let's exploit the hell out of it. Yeah, that's kind of my concern, or how they want it to play along. Not a lot actually happened in that episode. A lot of talking, a lot of just kind of trying to go along with the flow from Itami, trying to play his mobile game, and people won't let him. Did he get promoted to captain, I think? Because they were calling him captain, and he's just trying to ignore them. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I really don't have that much else to say. Just character building. Lele is kind of a natural learner, fast learner. Could say she's a prodigy. Kato the wizard is classic old man in anime, falling asleep, interested in younger girls than he is. Don't take that out of context, anybody. I mean, you know what the context is. Why am I making this weird? I'm gonna stop. Still not over my cold because I keep coughing and I can feel my throat getting irritated. All right, anyway, yeah, the fire dragon might come back. They mentioned that before because it wasn't dead. But yeah, just a lot of background building. And the next time the two groups, the Recon Force and the Pina's Knights. Again, I was surprised that the King Durian survived. Lost. He's all right now. Bad joke. Actually, literally, because he had the eye patch too. Anyway, sorry. Bad jokes aside, yeah, he's definitely he realizes that they were all set up by the Empire, and he's like, no, the real enemy is the Empire. Yeah, we need to see more politicking on the Empire's side. We got a little bit of that in episode 2, but yeah, it was episode 2. But we need to see more of that. That's something I'm interested in, though it's kind of hard, or it's a little bit harder, because if I look away for a moment, I might miss the subtitles and miss out on some stuff. I'll catch it again when I'm editing, but in the moment, I might miss it. I actually don't have that much else, so I'm going to end this here. This has been Orange Gallon. This has been Gate episode 4. Like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. I try to upload these on Thursdays, but because I'm doing more stuff, it's time crunched, so it might be very late on Thursdays, or I might skip a week. Anyway, but yeah, so I shall see you all later.